Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne, and that's me. Wow, my spelling is terrible on that on top. I put readings instead of readings. Sorry about that, folks. Clocks are a little off. I thought we had a few more minutes than what we do. That's okay, though, because I'm here to work. Just before we get started, the few announcements that we have, our psychic development and mediumship classes are geared to begin Monday, March 29th from 7 to 9 in the evening. If you think you might be interested or would like some more information, please private message either myself or Michelle Forsey, and we will get that information to you in the next day or two. Also, our Friday night circles, of course. Friday night circles, of course. Oops, hold on a second. Okay, Friday night circles, 7:30 p.m., 48 Main Street in Fort Plain. We've had some really excellent circles, especially lately. We've got new people coming in. I promise there's nothing weird or strange that happens. It'll all be explained when you come in before we get started, so there's no surprises. And I just know you'll enjoy it. Okay. Robin Wilcox, I'm sorry, dear. I'm sorry for your loss. But I have to say I wish your brother Godspeed. As far as him coming through tonight, I don't know. I don't feel him here right now. As far as a transitioning time of a loved one when they cross over, everyone is different. It depends on their spiritual beliefs. It depends on a lot of different things. I don't feel him here right now, but I am sure he is going to be fine. There is a woman standing here. Is this your mother in spirit, please? Or your grandmother? Because she's saying, I've got him. She's saying, I've got him. It's okay. Robin, was your brother a bit of a hellraiser? Excuse the expression. If you could answer, it would help me out here. Because she's talking about she has her hands full. She has her hands full with him. She says, because he likes things his way. Know that he will be around when his transitioning time is done, okay? I'm sorry. I don't mean to be crude here in any way, but I want to laugh because she's standing here and she's just shaking her head, and she just keeps saying over and over again, I got my hands full. I got my hands full. But it's a good thing. It means he's doing well, okay? To me, it's telling me he's doing well. He's being himself. So just know that he's okay. All right? God bless. And I hope it does help. All right. Tammy Mousseau. How are you? Tammy, hold on here. Tammy, when I touch with your vibration, honey, I feel all kinds of confusion. Confusion to the point of being angry a lot. Okay, has this been going on with you? Have you been overly emotional or angry? I'm asking because I don't feel a John here.
Her brother John has just passed.
Well, that was Robin.
No, Tammy Mousseau's brother John has just passed.
Okay. All right, now she puts up, yes, very angry. Okay. All right, I don't feel John here. I feel there's two people here. There's a man and a woman, Tammy. And they're both pacing back and forth like they're waiting. I'm not sure what they're waiting for. But I know that they're waiting, and they're concerned. They're saying, don't be so angry, meaning to you, is let the anger go. It's not going to change anything. It's not going to fix it. And it's like she's coming in through with this great big hug, Tammy. And it's like I feel like I'm in the middle of a bear hug. Okay. The man speaks up and he says, I did. I don't know what he's referring to, just saying, I did. But the woman is something isn't finished. Something is still going on around you that needs to be taken care of. And it's specifically with you. Okay? It's okay. I got it, Michelle. This is a little bit confusing for me, so please just bear with me here, okay? All right. The best way I can do this, Tammy, has there been an uprising about his things, his physical things that were left here or left behind? Because I'm really, it's like I want to stand in the middle of the room and I want to scream for, for God's sakes, people, it was just physical objects. It's not him. Okay. Honor him in this, Tammy, and it will help relieve some of the anger that you're feeling, but just walk away from it. If they want to argue over trivial physical things, let them have it all, because it's nothing to your brother anymore.
Things that he asked her to distribute.
Okay, I understand that, but obviously other family members are not allowing that to happen. They're not honoring him. They're not respecting you. And I want to say, rather than have this eat at you for the rest of your life, walk away from it. Your brother will understand it. Right now, again, with him, I don't feel him here yet, but I do know that he will be here, because you and he had a special relationship. You were very, very close. You were closer with him than you were with anyone else in the family, is what I'm being told by this woman. And she's saying, just let them do whatever they want. Just walk away and know that you have his heart. I hope that helps. I truly do. Okay. Because she keeps saying, I think, all right, this makes a little bit more sense to me now, because why she's pacing and why she's angry. It's like she's angry at family. People are doing things that she thought she'd never see happen. And it's almost like, for lack of a nice way to put it, she's disgusted and saying, I don't believe they're doing this. I don't believe they would do this. But she wants you to just know that the hug that I just got was from her for you, and know that they have your back. Your brother will come through when it's time, okay? But in the meantime, there's nothing you can do to change it. Just honor your brother's memory and honor him by walking away, okay? I know you didn't want to hear that, and I do apologize, but I have to give it the way it comes in, okay? There's something, I don't know what it is about some families. They become so, it's like they have to have the things that he had. I don't know. I wind up getting upset with that myself, okay? Yes, I understand you miss him, but it's only a short time. He'll be back. He believed in this. He believed in what you do. He believed in a lot of things that he may not have expressed to the rest of the family, but more than anything, he believes in you, okay? I'm going to leave that for now, Tammy. God bless, and I truly hope it helped, okay? Talk to Beth. She can help you. Okay.
Hi, Gail.
Hey, Gail. How y'all doing? Miss you guys. All right. Sally Chenille. Hi, Sally. Sally, is Samantha having a hard time right now? I don't know why I asked that. I can hear someone talking in the background, and I just, all I'm hearing is go to her. Just go to her. It's going to work out. She's going to be fine. Everything is going to be okay. She just needs a little pick-me-up. She needs to know that people still care. Okay?
Can't find a place to live.
Please tell her that's coming very soon. It's not, I keep wanting to say it's not the end of the world. She's going to be okay. She's going to have a place to live. It's only a very short time before that comes through. There's possibly new services that she can go to, but she'll get the help that she needs, and she will get a place. I'm more concerned with depression, and her just not feeling good about herself right now. She needs you, Sally. She needs you to give her that shot in the arm that says you're okay, you're doing okay. We'll get through this together. All right? I'm going to leave that with you for now. God bless. All right. Wow. Emily Ward. Hi, Emily. Emily, if I brought a Stephen or Stevie to you, would you know who I'm talking about? Okay, Emily, I keep hearing that name really, really strong. Okay. If obviously it doesn't mean something to you now, but that name is going to be very strong in your life here in the next couple of weeks. Truly, it's going to mean the difference for you. Just know that it's going to work out. That name's going to be important. Listen for it, please. It's going to come through in your daily meetings, whatever. But just listen for it. It's going to mean the change. It's going to be, I'm trying to think of the proper term. It's going to be the thing that triggers the memory that says things are happening now, or they're going to start happening that are going to change your whole life. Okay? It's going to help. It's going to make a big difference in your life right now. I don't know what's going on other than that when this person comes in or you hear of this person, you'll know that things are on the upswing. Okay? I hope you understand the reference there. God bless. Is it Ms. Shantae? I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Okay. There's a little woman here, and it's like she's wringing her hands back and forth. And I'm hearing, oh dear, where are you? Where are you? Where did you go? I need to speak with you. Would you know who I'm talking about, Miss Shantae? Would you know who this is? I feel very timid with her, very shy, very timid. She spent a lot of her life alone. And she's looking, I want to say she's looking for you. Okay?
Yes.
Just letting her know that you're here means a great deal to her. Okay. Because knowing that you're here means a great deal. And because for as much as I'm seeing a smile on a sweet face, I'm seeing tears running down too. They're happy tears. It's like she's wanted for a long time to be able to tell you how much she loves you. She's been missing the family, and she feels like she's been forgotten. Okay? Just, I want to say remember her with love, because that's all she ever wanted. That's all she ever looked for. Miss Shantae is just love and acceptance for who she is. She's saying she's going on how she made mistakes in her life, but she's saying she didn't have a good teacher, so she didn't know. But she's looking for acceptance from you, just from anyone, to validate her life, to let her know that her time was well spent here, that she meant something to someone. It's really, really sad, the message, but she needs this. And for some reason, she's coming through for you because you're the one that can help her. Okay, bring her memory back, whether it's bring it back to family, by saying, remember when, or do you remember? It's going to mean a great deal to her. All right, I'm going to leave that for now. So God bless. Ashley,
Granger.
Yeah, Ashley Granger. Are you Stevie? Why does that name keep coming through tonight? Would you know who I'm talking about? I'm not hearing Steve or Steven. I'm hearing Stevie. Okay. All right. I still feel very much like a little boy with him. Perhaps it was a maturity level, I don't know, or just the name that he preferred to be called. He's a bit of a hellraiser. Not in a bad way. It's just if trouble was going to be found, he was usually in the middle of it. It's the only way I can say that. I'm sorry. Okay, all right, he acted like it and the kids loved him. He just wants to be remembered tonight. There's a lot of that, it seems. And he's looking for a smile from you. He says, no, I don't want to see the tears. I want to see a smile. He said, there were enough tears, more than enough. He's saying he needs to see your smile. Because that smile rejuvenates him, makes him feel good, makes him feel like he mattered. Okay. Just a whole lot of love there, Ashley. Truly a whole lot of love. Something about his hand. Something about the little guy was crying. Something about the little guy. Was this the infant a little boy in a swing, or was this his swing? Because he says he didn't like to hear the baby crying.
He hurt his hand and had to have surgery.
Okay, because that's how he's identifying to me. Is something about his hand. He's saying that's how you'll know that that's who I'm talking to. It's like a confirmation for him and for me, actually. Because he's saying, look, I got the use of it. I can do everything with it now. And I think that's what the moving the swing was about, was just to tell you he can. A lot of his life was like that.
She had a daughter for his friend's baby.
Okay. Something, just know that he loves you and he misses you as much as you miss him. He wants you to know that. He wants you to know that, and just, just do one of these numbers when he leaves. But he loves you, no doubt about that. Okay, folks, please share the video as much as possible. But by sharing the video, it helps get our word out there, lets people know what we're doing and why we're here. It helps us, plain and simple. And as a thank you to you for sharing the video, each time you share the video, your name goes into a drawing for a free reading with me, a free 15-minute reading. So please share as much as possible, and hopefully your name will get pulled at the end of the month. Can't promise who it's going to be, but we will do our best. Okay? Thank you. Also, as you know, Tuesday night and tonight are free shows. However, tomorrow night I will also be on Facebook again with 2 questions for $10. If you would like to have questions directly answered, that's what tomorrow night is about, and it's for a $10 donation. So just keep that in mind too, okay? Brenna Morway. Hi, Brenna. I'm not sure why I called your name other than I heard your name. And I feel like a line of people coming in. Have you lost a great deal of people this past year, especially? Year or 2 years? It's like you've just, all right, because there's a line of people. And they all want you to know they're happy, they're okay. Who died in the car accident? Brenna, would you know who died in the automobile accident or as a result of it?
Dad.
Okay. Because he's coming through and he's showing me a mangled vehicle. And it's only to identify him so you know who I'm talking to. He's concerned. Things have been rough for you lately, Brenna. And he doesn't like the way things have been going, and he doesn't like the way you've been treated. He can't do anything about that right now other than to tell you that he loves you. He would, in his terms, he'd take care of them, and I'm not going to use that term. I'm lying, thank you very much. But he would take care of them. They wouldn't be hurting you if he was here. But he's doing his best to help, and just because he loves you tremendously. I had a real close relationship with my dad as well, and I remember that type of love. There's nothing like it in the world. It wasn't always a bed of roses around him, but you knew where you stood with him, and that's the impression that I'm getting from him, Brenna, is you know where he stood. There was no questioning it. You knew where his heart was. Okay? Know that love and that energy is still here very much today and every day around you. When you need him, just call him. He'll be there. Even if you can't hear him with your physical ears, listen with your heart. You'll know when he's there, especially when things get a little bit rough, as they are going to get rough in the next couple weeks. But then things are going to level out for you to where you're going to be much happier. A lot of cleansing going on all around you right now. Just a lot of cleansing, and he's saying it's about time. This should have been done a long time ago, but it's better late than never to have happened at all. Okay? I'm going to leave that with you, Brenna. God bless. Timothy Hayward, how you doing? Timothy, there's a man here. I'm not sure who he is, but I keep looking at his hands. My mother would have called him like bricklayer hands. He had very large hands, and they're all calloused and worn. It tells me he was a very hardworking man in the physical world. He more than pulled his weight. He more than pulled his weight and made things run. I don't know what that refers to. Okay? All right, your father. Keep showing me trains. Are you planning some type of a trip, Tim, by train, by any chance? Because he's showing me trains, and I'm not sure what they're about. Okay. I just want to say walk slowly or go slowly. Things have been happening at a very fast pace for you, and I don't feel like that's good for you right now. You need things to slow down.
No, he
All right. But he something about the trains he loved. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the sound that they made that, or just, everybody has their own reasons for it, but it's almost like they reminded him that he was alive when he heard those trains. They were important to him either way. But he's worried about you, Timothy, that you've taken on too much, that things are going a little haywire in your life. Just be careful. And know when it's time to walk away. Okay, all right. He's saying know when it's time to walk away. I don't know when that is, and I can't begin to tell you when it is. And that's not what he's saying. He's telling you to just know yourself, know when enough is enough and it's time to walk away. It's better to be done now than 10 years from now. Okay? I know it's never good. With divorce or whatever, but I want to say you have the upper hand, but I don't like that term. Things are going to go your way more than what you think they are right now, because there's some answers that you have that no one else does. I have no idea what that's about, but I'm going to leave it at that. God bless. Miss you in circle, by the way, bud. Okay. Speaking of circles, folks, every Friday evening at 7:30 at 48 Main Street in Fort Plain, New York, we have an open spirit communication circle. And that's here for everyone. That's not just for the chosen few. We guarantee we ask for $10 per person. We have rent to pay. Okay, we got to pay it somehow. I'm not rich. But it'll be the best $10 you ever spent, because everyone that comes in will receive a message, regardless of who they are, whether it comes through me or one of my other mediums. It's still, you're guaranteed to get a message from someone. Okay, so just remember that. Alicia James, how are you? Hopefully in the next few months, I'm going to be getting out to Montana. Just letting you know. Are you leaving Montana? Alicia, are you planning on leaving Montana?
Not yet.
Okay. Something is happening. I feel like something is in motion now, and that you're going to be leaving sooner than what you expected.
She's looking for a house.
All right. All right. I don't feel it's going to be in Montana. That may sound totally off the wall to you, but just remember we talked about it, please, Alicia. Okay? It's time for you to cut ties and time to move on. There's an Indian woman standing here, a Native American woman. Her back is ramrod straight, and she's very, very, I almost want to say cold in demeanor, but a lot of, without meaning to sound whatever, a lot of Native Americans give that impression when it's actually the exact opposite. Things are changing, and they're going to change very rapidly, Alicia.
Yeah.
Know that it's going to be okay. Know that it's time. Ultimately, I don't feel that you're going to be in Montana. You're going to be leaving the state. You'll go back and forth over the years, but the next home that you buy is going to be out of the state. May sound crazy, but just remember we talked about it, okay? It's going to be a last minute deal, the chance of a lifetime.
That scares her.
To where you're saying, I don't know. I want to say don't be scared because it's good.
Okay.
It's all for the right reasons. It's all good. It truly is. Okay? Just remember we talked about it. It's not happening tomorrow, not that soon. You'll have time to acclimate to it. But just be open to possibilities, Alicia. Things are changing in your life. And it'll all stay good as long as you keep it that way. Okay? And don't let fear take over. I hope that helps. Albert Draper. Sir, what are keys to you? What do they mean to you? I'm just seeing all kinds of keys in front of me. Do they have a special significance to you?
33.
Okay. The significance of the keys are a lot of opportunities, a lot of doorways. You've got a lot of opportunities coming at you all at one time, and I want to say, please, just be careful that you don't get overwhelmed. That's happened many times in the past, and you wind up in the middle of a situation that makes no sense to you and wondering how you got there. It's because I need to say this, and it's not an insult, Albert, but you wear your heart on your sleeve. And because of that, a lot of the wrong people take advantage of that. And I don't want to see that happening anymore. I want to say it's okay to close that down when you need to. These doors are going to be opening. You need to open them with knowledge, not with emotion, if that makes sense to you. Because that's the only way you're going to make it to go forward in your life. Are you having problems with your throat? I'm not a medical doctor, Albert, but I feel something with your throat is going on. When you become aware of it, don't put it off, please. Get it taken care of. All right, don't ignore it and think it's going to go away. You need to see a medical doctor with it. God bless. I'll leave that with you. Thank you, Hank. I love my plants too. They all just got haircuts here this past couple weeks. All right. Is it Kaliana Johnson? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If not, I do apologize up front. Okay. Kaliana, there's a woman here. Little, she's shorter than I am. And I want to use the term, she's almost as round as she's tall, but very happy, very bubbly. Singing to beat the band. The woman loved to sing. Do you know who I'm talking about? Kaliana, just something about her singing. That's how you would remember her. Okay, talk to other family members. They will help you understand who this is, because I feel a mother's side of the family with this. You may not have known her very long, but you've got a lot of people saying that you act a lot like her. Older people are saying, oh, you're just like her. That can be a level of frustrating to you because you didn't know her. But she was a very loving, very caring woman. And a lot of those traits I see are coming through with you as well. When your temper doesn't get in the way. Wow. Okay. Kaliana, I want to say things are going to quiet down when you're ready for them to quiet down. Right now, it's like for as much as it may cause you angst or anxiety, situations that are going on in your life right now, as much as they may be causing that with you, that's what feeds your fire. That's what keeps you going. It's almost like a codependency, but it's not. I want to say enjoy life a little bit. It's okay to smile and be happy, even in the midst of the chaos and the negativity. It's okay to still smile and be happy in your own way. I hope that makes sense. I'm going to leave that for now. God bless. Excuse me, folks, for just a moment. Gail Murray. Hi, Gail. Gail, I know you come from a big family, but this is someone I haven't met. I almost want to say a grandmother for you. She's telling you be careful. You've been having problems with ankles or feet, and she's saying you need to get off them more. Stop being so stubborn and just do what you're told. She's very point blank. She doesn't want to see you laid up, and that's what's going to happen if you don't listen. She's just very point blank, and you know, that's it. Excuse me. When you become aware of what I'm talking about, please have it checked out. I don't feel it's anything life-threatening, Gail, but it is something that's going to cause a lot of unnecessary grief in your life in the coming weeks if you don't get it taken care of. Okay? And almost it's like I'm seeing you as angry because it's like, all right, that's the last thing I want, and I don't want to hear that. And I'm sorry, but I got to give it the way it comes in. I love you, Gail. God bless. Oh, you know, in all honesty, folks, it is so difficult to read for someone that I know very well. It's very easy to read for a total stranger, but for someone that I know real well, it's more difficult. And any of the mediums will tell you that. All right. Sarah. All I'm seeing is Sarah. There's no last name or anything. Sarah, who is James? Who is James to you? Hello. Do you know someone by the name of James? I know it seems like a common name, but in this circumstance, I don't feel that to be the case.
Old high school friend.
Okay. Is he in spirit? Because he's looking for you. And what he's saying literally is tell Sarah I said hi. It's me, James.
Yes.
Okay, because he's not using the name Jim or Jimmy or any of that. He's very adamant about James was his name. Okay, he just wants to come in, Sarah, and bring a greeting to let you know he's happy, he's content. He is tired though. And then he laughs. He says, but then I was always tired. No matter what he did, he was always tired. And that's because of the tremendous energy that this guy had. I want to say it's like he had the energy of 4 men. Anyway, like I said, he just wanted to come in with that greeting just to say hi, and he wants to be remembered. But I want to leave that with you. God bless. Oh. Mary Walker. Mary, every time I've seen your name, I want to holler out, hello, sister. But at the same time, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells around you, or like you're walking on eggshells. Be very careful where you step. Be very careful that you don't hurt someone. Something has been making you terribly angry, Mary. Angry to the point of sheer exhaustion, and I want to say, please let it go. I don't know what it is. And if you don't know what it is, find out, ask around. Because, I don't know, especially with today's day and age, we all need family. But I'm going to leave that for now. I hope it makes some level of sense to you. Okay? Love you, hon. All right, wow, we are almost out of time, folks. Where are we going? Melissa Marie. Hi, Melissa. Melissa Holly is here. You know who I'm talking about. She's very proud of you.
My tab cat.
I'm sorry about that, folks. Wow. She wants you to be careful. Have you done something to your back lately? I know you were having issues before, but this is something new. I don't know if it's a fall on the ice or fall in mud. Just please be careful, especially in the next week. I know it's supposed to be really nice, at least here in the Northeast or northeastern New York. It's supposed to be nice for the next couple of days. Just be very careful that you don't overdo it, okay? I'm just seeing you getting out there and it's like starting to work outside, whether it's cleaning the yard or starting a garden, whatever. Please be very, very careful. All right, it's yard work. Something's coming that just you don't have to deal with. And Holly, your mom is laughing. She's saying, because you're just as stubborn as she ever was. She's saying, don't let him ever tell you any different. But I do feel a lot of love for you, hon. She's just really concerned about your physical well-being at this point. Okay? All right, folks, we are out of time, I believe. I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. It means a great deal. You know, we know that we come on these shows twice a week, 3 times a week, whatever. I know I do to help people. You know, Michelle is on the other side of the camera here, and she works that end of it. So it is a 2-person operation here. But I hope to be having other mediums on with me in the coming weeks, and I hope you enjoy that as well. They are students that have finished the program. They are certified mediums, which means they have gone through the courses and they have tested out with their mediumship, and they are excellent. Just letting you know that ahead of time. Also, come on down to the center. We've got a lot of new products coming in. Classes are starting on the 29th. You know, we have open circle on Friday night, and then every other Saturday night. We've got a lot going on, a lot to explore, and a lot of things to have fun with. But I just want to say thank you so much for joining us. God bless, and have a great evening.
No more hiccups. Good night, everyone.